Hey, what's up everybody, and welcome back to another video. Yeah, today is going to be, I guess, music theory. It's gonna be bad. It's just literally like what I'm gonna try to show is the extreme basics of modes taught by someone who just knows the extreme basics of modes. So hey, if you don't know anything about modes, I don't really know much about it either, so I'm just going to show what I know. So it's like basically if you were a very beginner and you wanted to show someone about the very basic parts of modes, it's like as much as you could show. So that kind of didn't even make sense, but hey. So what I'm going to call it is modes in layman's terms. Stick around. Okay, so basically the modes, and I got this written down because I couldn't memorize it. I should have just memorized it anyways. But Ionian mode. Okay? It's number one. Dorian. Phrygian. Lydian. Mixolydian. Aeolian. And Locrian. Okay. There they are. Okay. So, my basic knowledge of them is you can incorporate, you could give each of those a number in that order, 1 through 7. So let's take the key of C. C major is Ionian. Ionian. That's what C. So C, by the way, I'm thinking C obviously because C is the one with no sharps and flats. Once you get into the sharps and flats of any other scale, oh. Okay, so my basic knowledge of them is take C major. Okay, that's C Ionian, number 1, the first mode. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. So just take this pattern. C, 8th fret below E, 10th fret, 7, 8, 10, 7, 9, 10. Let's add in the next 7, 9, 10 on the G, just to throw it in. Just bear with me. Just because I could go down the way down. It's just this is, like I said, like layman's terms, what modes are. So that's number 1, Ionian. That's C major. So now number 2 is Dorian. And what that is, out of major is the second note down into the next. Down from the next to the next. So like you start C to C, and that's the end of the scale. Now what D would be is, now that's D Dorian. Now if you said C Dorian, that's a whole different thing because it would be out of the major of what C would be the second note of, if that makes sense. Dorian is the second mode. So it's like whatever's behind that is what key you're in major. But you can just stick with Dorian. Like, so C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. Dorian, D, E, F, A, B, C. A, B, C, D. So D to D. So that's by itself. It's not. It's. That's D Dorian. Now, third is Phrygian. So Phrygian is the third. So it starts with. Starts on the E. Because C, D, E. The E is the third note. Now, if you're going to take it a different scale, G A, B. So B Phrygian would be basically out of the G major because it's the third note. So if you incorporate Ionian 1 root basically of the major, Dorian's 2, it's the second note down the scale to still the second note. The root is the second note of the major version of it. Phrygian's 3. Lydian is 4. So the fourth note of C major, C, D, E, F. So F Lydian is the C major scale starting at F to F. Sorry, that was wrong. So F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F. It sounds different than the major. And so on and so on. So Mixolydian's the fifth note. C, D, E, F, G. So if you said G Mixolydian, it's G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. G to G. Now you're thinking to yourself, wait, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Oh wait, it's not F sharp, which is the G major. It's the F, which is all no sharps and flats. So you're still thinking, wait, those are all no sharps and flats. Yes, because G Mixolydian is the fifth note. The G is the fifth note out of the C. So you're just going to go G to G, which is Mixolydian. That gives it the sound. So basically, if you set it up here with the G, but G major would be G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. I don't know why I went to the A, but not. That's G major. You're throwing in that F sharp, but it's not. So G Mixolydian is out of the Ionian root, which is the 1, like the C. And then the fun part about Aeolian, if you obviously know, it's the minor scale. Aeolian is just another name for the minor scale. So obviously, if you're going to know what A minor is, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, it's the sixth of the, it's the relative minor of C. And then the only other one is number 7, Locrian, which is a weird, I think it's a weird, isn't it? Locrian, no one really uses it that much. Something that's like jazz or something. Locrian's, I think, the weirdest mode. I'm pretty sure, I don't know. But it's the 7th note. So what's the 7th note? C, D, E, F, G, A, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it would be, what's that? A B. Yeah. So it's like B Locrian is B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B. So no sharps and flats. You're still in the root of the C. I know this is all like, this might have made it even more confusing. I said it's in layman's terms. It's even more confusing. But yeah, so basically it's Ionian, Dorian, Phrygian, Lydian, Mixolydian, Aeolian, Locrian. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Out of the first one, if you're going to hear a note before Dorian, just go back a step, and that's out of the major of that. So like if you heard A Dorian, that's out of the G. So, like I said, A Dorian is out of the G major scale, starting at A. because it's the second note of the G major scale. Third note, fourth note, fifth note, whatever the note is the mode that you can start that scale on. The scale is the pattern continued into the major, because obviously you know the major scale pattern. It starts on that note, if that makes any sense. This was so confusing, and I apologize. I probably made it more confusing. But that was modes in layman's terms. Okay, so that'll do it for... I really hope I didn't make it more confusing, if you even watched it. I mean, let's face it, no one watched it. But hey, hopefully it didn't make it more confusing. Modes in layman's terms. It's each mode has a number, and you can kind of follow that as a reminder. And honestly, if I said that whole spiel I just did could possibly be wrong, and I have no idea. That's all I know about modes. Till next time, see you later. Gadoosh.